It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like Aegis. Game time, I invaded gym. High elevated, I could face the rim. Putting shots up, I got laser focus, about to take it over. I'm Invader Zim, on a trip to Florida like it's A&M. Who that nigga, man, they say I'm him. Spit the truth, never wasting film. I can fill a pool, we gon' make them swim. Nigga front you some money, I just got a bag. Even Knievel, I still in my dad. Sweet to your people, before we hit your peephole and bim your burrito, nigga, that's a rap. I got to put my team up on the map. Army fatigue, I really got the scrap. Watch your demeanor for you take a nap. They call me Lupita, boy, I'm finna black. They been looking for me, but I'm here now. Everything I wanted, I've been getting. Separated from them fake niggas, never played a second, I'm a man. Had to struggle on the back road in a trailer park, I was living. Nowadays a nigga winning, only use a phone to talk business.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there. This video, we're going to be talking about the BET Awards and the nominations. Yes, it's that season. For those of y'all that may have thought that the BET Awards were canceled, I want to go ahead and reiterate that that was not the case. The announcement was that the BET Hip Hop Awards were canceled and the Soul Train Awards, I believe, were also discontinued, right? But BET Awards, which is the flagship show that they've had for over 2 decades, not going anywhere as of yet, okay? Just want to clarify that. News has been put out about the nominations for the show. Cardi B is currently leading all artists in nominations with 6. Kendrick Lamar has 5. And somehow Mariah the Scientist also has 5 as well. So those are the 3 leaders of artists across all categories. We're going to go through the nominations and see where everybody lines up. Let's talk about who we think takes the cake in these categories, et cetera, et cetera. Of course, we don't know who's going to be performing or who's going to show up this year, but I'm sure all of that will be revealed soon, or at least the ones that they want known prior to the show. There's always a surprise at the BET Awards. I will give them that, right? We didn't expect Kendrick to even show up last year. That was a surprise. All right, let's get to it. All right, BET Awards 2026. Cardi B tops BET Awards 2026 nominations with 6 nods. Kendrick Lamar and Mariah the Scientist are tied with 5 each as Culture's Biggest Night returns live June 28th on BET. All right, so we have the date June 28th. So they say it's official today. BET announces BET Awards 2026 nominations. Cardi B leading the nominations. We just talked about that. We also have Doja Cat clips, Tiana Taylor, Olivia Dean. Okay, we get some Olivia Dean love over here on BET. I like to see that. And Lotto earning 4 nominations each. A$AP Rocky, Bruno Mars, Bryson Tiller, Chris Brown, Jill Scott, Kehlani, Metro Boomin, SZA, Tasha Cobbs, Leonard, T.I., and YK Nice received 3 nominations each. This year's BET Awards 2026 nominees reflect multifaceted creative expression and Black excellence across music, television, film, and sports. Nominations were selected by the BET Voting Academy, which who knows who is even in it, which is comprised of an esteemed group of entertainment professionals and influencers in the fields of music, media, digital marketing, sports, journalism, public relations, and creative arts. I ain't gonna lie, I would love to be a part of that Voting Academy board. BET is also adding 2 new categories: Fashion Vanguard Award, okay, and Pulse Award. The Fashion Vanguard Award will recognize a global figure whose fashion presence has had long-standing cultural impact, has significantly influenced style narratives, and continues to elevate fashion as a form of storytelling across music, film, sports, and public life. This year's nominees include A$AP Rocky, definitely very entrenched in the fashion world. Bad Bunny, yeah, to I guess a lesser degree, or at least not to my knowledge as much. Beyonce, we know. Cardi B, we know. Coleman Domingo, definitely. Doechii, oh, okay. Rihanna, Tiana Taylor, and Zendaya. I'm not really up on Zendaya's fashion forwardness like that. Not saying she isn't. I'm just not as well versed on her looks in clothing, that is. Well, no, because she be coming out in them tailored suits too. I ain't gonna I have seen that. The Pulse Award will recognize a creator, campaign, or content series that most powerfully move Black culture forward in digital spaces by sparking conversation, building community, and defining the moment online. This award celebrates the intersection of creativity, authenticity, and cultural impact across social media, streaming, podcasting, and beyond. This year's nominees include 85 South Show, Baby, This is Kiki Palmer, Charlemagne the God. He always is going to be in a category about media. Don Lemon, Drewski, It Is What It Is, Joe and Jada, On the Radar, and R&B Money Podcast. I don't know about Charlemagne in that, man. I'm gonna be honest. Not in a black show. I mean, Charlemagne, Breakfast Club, yes. As a group, yes. But his stuff outside of Breakfast Club, I don't know. But I guess having that Black Effect podcast network does a lot of the heavy lifting there. Okay. Are y'all gonna just give us the fucking categories, man? All right. I had to go look elsewhere on the fucking website just to find this shit. Oh, what y'all on, BET? All right. Best female R&B pop artist. No, I don't want your app. Ari Lennox, Coco Jones, Ella May, Jill Scott, Kehlani, Mariah the Scientist, Olivia Dean, SZA, and Tim's. This is a stacked fucking category. I ain't gonna lie. Kehlani put out a monster of an album. Jill Scott put out an album that's being supported very, very, very well. Mariah the Scientist is out there. Ari Lennox with the comeback project. Coco Jones. Ella May with a comeback project. Olivia Dean, shit, she just won a Grammy. SZA is always, you know what I mean? Shit, the deluxe. Tim's, that's a stacked category. That shit could go any way. SZA might walk away with that motherfucker, but we'll see. Best male R&B pop artist. We got Brent Faiyaz, Bruno Mars, Bryson Tiller, Chris Brown, Duran Bernard, Giveon, Leon Thomas. I think Leon walks away with it. He's just been so impactful over the course of the last 2 years, consistent, heavily remixed, heavily featured on everybody's albums, even new albums dropping today. October London is there, and Usher. It's another stat category. I don't listen to these gentlemen as much as I would the ladies in their category, but still stacked nonetheless. Best group 41. I'm not aware. Not aware. But salute to y'all. We got Clips. De La Soul. They dropped the album last year. You got Flo in the category. French Montana and Max B are not a fucking group. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Get them niggas out of here. Metro Boomin and DJ Spins, not a group. Nas and DJ Premier, as much as I would love to call them a group, I don't qualify Nas and DJ Premier as a group. They put one album out together. Maybe more. We'll see. Terrace Martin and Kenyon Dixon, nope. Wizkid and Asake, I don't know how y'all say that nigga name. I'm sorry. Asake. I see them on hella songs together. I'll give them that, I guess. But the only true groups I see here, even 41, look like they a real group. Clips, De La Soul, and Flo. Everybody else got one-offs. Asake is probably that nigga name, but yeah. Best collaboration. Chains and Whips, Clips featuring Kendrick. Very strong contender. Airtime Remix, Cardi B featuring Jeezy and Lotto. Another strong contender. Go Girl, Summer Walker featuring Lotto and Doja Cat. The quintessential Chicken Alfredo song of the year. I wouldn't say a strong contender, but it was definitely viral. Good Flirts, Baby Keem, Kendrick, and Momo Boyd. I don't know if it holds up to Chains and Whips, but it definitely, it was a moment. Is It a Crime by Mariah the Scientist, Kali Uchis. It Depends, Chris Brown, Bryson, and Usher. Take Me Through There, that was another big one. Metro Boomin, Quavo, Breeski, YK Nice, DJ Spins, and Who Gon' Fuck Tonight, Gunna featuring Burna Boy. Y'all let me know who y'all think is taking that one. Best Male Hip Hop Artist. This is a important category. We got ASAP Rocky, Baby Keem, Big X the Plug, The Baby, Don Toliver. Don Toliver, is he really a hip hop artist? Okay. Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, T.I. Very competitive, I gotta say. You know what I mean? It could go in a couple different directions. I wouldn't be surprised if Kendrick gets it, but it could go in a lot of different directions depending on the voting committee and, just what regions they're from, what music they were listening to. Very stacked. Best Female Hip Hop Artist, Cardi B, Coyle Ray, Doechii, Doja Cat, Glorilla, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion finally getting some nominations somewhere. Mona Leo, YK Nice. This is another very competitive category. I probably would say Cardi B. Glorilla is a contender, not so much because of the musical quality. I feel like her musical quality has been kind of going downward, but always trending, always giving features out in the between time of the albums. Lotto's got an album coming. I don't think she's done enough in the past year to put her in that category solidly, but we appreciate the nomination. Megan Thee Stallion coming off 2 projects. Lover Girl going big on Billboard last year. Mona Leo actually had a trending album last year. I think she definitely deserves that spot. YK Nice. She been doing a lot of features and stuff like that. I think Cardi gets it. Doechii, I don't think she's been active enough, just like Lotto. We'll see where it goes. Video of the year, nonetheless. 100 by LMA. Anxiety by Doechii. Burning Blue, Mariah the Scientist. Chanel by Tyler. Escape Room, the short film by Tiana Taylor. Folded. Ooh, that's going to be tough. Kehlani. Let Them Know by T.I. Luther, Kendrick, and SZA. That's another tough category. Just off music video. I think Luther might take it, but we're going to see. That's a tough category. That is a tough category. Off the music video, not the song necessarily. Video Director of the Year. It's very nice to see actual artists in the video director category. You got ASAP Rocky and Dan Street, Anderson .Paak, Benny Boom, Cactus Jack. That's Travis Scott, of course. Cardi B and Patience Foster, Cole Bennett from Lyrical Lemonade. Director X, formerly known as Little X, Hype Williams, Tiana Spike T. Taylor. Another stacked category. It could go in any direction depending on. Really, it's going to be for the artist-led videos, artist-directed videos. You're going to have some volume. You know what I mean? You can't really compete with people who make a living doing music videos for multiple people if you directed 1 or 2 videos for yourself in a calendar year and this other person did 10. 10 good ones. It could go any way that the ball bounces. Best New Artist. This is always an interesting category. So we got Belly Gang, Cushington representing the A. Shout out Belly Gang. About that ass just like your friend do. We got Destin Conrad. We got, what is this? J Don. He looking like young Mario up here. He trying to bring that teenage 2000s R&B back. I ain't mad at it. You got Queen. She's been super viral. Is it Queen or Quan? I just be seeing the goddamn letters. Miles Minnick. Mona Leo, Olivia Dean, Ray, Trap Dicky. Ray's not really a new artist. She's been around for a while, but I guess, she's new to BET since going independent. Trap Dicky, I don't think you've done enough to even be on this category. I ain't gonna lie, brother, but salute to you. Congrats to the TDE deal. Album of the year. Oof. That's gonna be a doozy. Am I the Drama? Cardi B. Don't Tap the Glass, Tyler the Creator. Everything is a Lot, Wale, which has definitely been a big album, definitely been carrying on, despite, Wale sometimes disappearing from the spotlight. All right, we got Heart Sold Separately, Mariah the Scientist, Let God Sort 'Em Out. Ugh. Mutt Deluxe, Heal, Leon Thomas. The Fall Off, J. Cole. Ooh, okay, Romantic by Bruno Mars. That's a tough one. These top three right here, tough. Clips, tough. Leon Thomas, tough. The Fall Off, I wasn't huge on the Fall Off, but J. Cole is always, a conversation. We'll just see. The ball could go in so many different directions. The Dr. Bobby Jones Best Gospel Inspirational Award. Let's see how many secular artists pop up in this category. They've been pretty angry about that for the last few years. You got Abel by Kirk Franklin. You got the Abel remix by Daryl Walls, PJ Morton, and Kim Burrell. Is that a remix of the same song by Kirk? Wow. All to Thee, BB Winans. You got Already Good, Tasha Slide by Tasha Cobbs Leonard. At the Cross, CC Winans. You got Church, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, and John Lennon. Hey. How many people get multiple nominations in the same category? Do It Again, Kirk Franklin. Hey! Headphones, Lecrae featuring Killer Mike and T.I. Interesting. I really thought that y'all would have went with the Kirk Franklin, T.I. and Young Dro song. That joint was a banger. But hey, what do I know? Best Actress. Angela Bassett, Ayo Edebiri, Chase Infinity, Coco Jones, Cynthia Erivo, Kiki Palmer, Quinta Brunson, Regina Hall, Tiana Taylor. This is a very good category too. It could go in either direction. It might go by goddamn social media following on that one. I don't know. Best Actor, Aaron Pierre, Aldous Hodge, Anthony Mackie, Coleman Domingo, Damson Idris. Y'all had to choose his braids. That nigga don't be rocking them like that. Delroy Lindo, Denzel Washington, Michael B. Jordan, Sterling K. Brown. Another stat category. It could go either way. All these niggas got fucking iconic roles every year. Young Stars Award. Okay, shout out to the Kids Choice Award on here. We got Daria Johns, Graceland Gracie Hollingsworth. Is that the Gracie that be entertaining my son? Gracie's Corner. Oh snap. Eris Harris, Jazzy's World TV, Leela Hoffmeister, Northwest, Kanye's daughter, Thaddeus J. Mixon. Yeah. Van Van. Crazy. The story of Van Van is crazy. Shout out to all of them for being in the category. It don't matter to me who wins. They all earned it. Best Movie. Highest to Lowest, starring Denzel. Him, featuring Marlon Wayans. Number 1 on the call sheet. I'm not aware. One Battle After Another, Tiana Taylor. Relationship Goals, Method Man, Kelly Rowland. That was entertaining. Ruth and Boaz. That must be one of them Devon Franklin movies. Sinners. Well, y'all met your match. And you got Wicked for Good. Let's go Sinners. Sportswoman of the Year. Yeah, let's get to it, man. Let's get to these beautiful black women that's out here busting ass. Asia Wilson, Angel Reese, Clarissa Shields, Coco Gauff, Flower J. Johnson, Gabby Thomas, Jordan Childs, Naomi Osaka, Sha'Carri Richardson. Give it to all of them. Have all of them come up on the stage and take the motherfucking award. Straight up. Sportsman of the Year. Aaron Judge, baseball. Is he still with the Yankees? Anthony Edwards, Atlanta's own. Caleb Williams. Jalen Brunson, Jalen Hurts. LeBron James. Shedeur Sanders, Stephen Curry. It's a good category, too. I don't know. I ain't even gonna say nothing. BET Her Award. Already good. Tasha Cobbs Leonard. Be Great. Jill Scott featuring Trombone Shouted. Beautiful People. Jill Scott. Hey man, what we doing? First by Tim's. Girl Get Up. Hey, let's go. Girl Get Up. Go Girl. Summer Walker. Gorgeous. Doja Cat. Lady. Olivia Dean. The Her Award. Oh no, man. That's gonna be another tough one. Here's the Fashion Vanguard Award category we already talked about. So many different directions that can go. I won't put my finger on that one. Pulse Award, same thing. We talked about it already. They got It Is What It Is in there too, Cam and Mace. So yeah, those are the 2026 nominations for the BET Awards. Look like it's gonna be a pretty interesting show. As long as the host could keep it under, you know what I mean, keep it under control, do their motherfucking job. I'm not sure who is hosting this year. Oh, Drewski is hosting this year. Okay, that will most likely be very entertaining. He been killing with the skits. I'm sure they're putting together some skits with Drewski. If they don't put some skits together with Drewski that are, you know, similar to the stuff he puts on online, that will be a great disservice in having him there. At least some you know, breaks in between commercials and something like that, you know what I mean? But that should be entertaining, you know what I mean? Some people love Drewski, some people hate him, some people indifferent. I fuck with him. I don't love every skit, you know. The could have been shit has gotten kind of played out, but the stuff he puts up just on random days on IG and shit still be pretty entertaining. All right. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'll never politic and the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I'll turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I ran for filth. The sympathy cause consulting for the stacks I built. I